social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, so you have an idea, at least a smidgen of an idea of what we're about to talk about today. Corey Holcomb on the 5150 podcast recently discussed Barack Hussein Obama and his comments on Michelle Obama's podcast. And let me just say, Corey held back very little. Very little was held back by Brother Corey. So let me just bring this in. I want to hear what you got to say about it. So down in the comments, feel free to chime in. Lots of you all had commentary on the video that I did about Barack's comments, but I'd love to hear what you think about Corey, because Corey makes some statements that I think are pretty interesting. So with no further ado, let's go.
President Obama.
Why are you yelling, man?
That boy coming out the bag. That boy coming out the bag. We were privileged to hear the thoughts of a man named Obama. He said some stuff that I really want to be recognized, because I am Corey Holcomb, so I get looked at as the bad guy. I'm just gonna wing it, because I saw the former president of the United States sitting down with his wife and her brother. Michelle looked like him with a wig on, just keeping it 100.
Hey,
Michelle Obama looked like her brother with a wig on.
Corey.
And I guess it's supposed to be that way. But as they sat down and chat, Obama is getting bolder and bolder as he leaves the White House, because Mr. Obama said, as the youngsters are coming up, they need the influence of Backdoria.
In this.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need, is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group, so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
This is what he said. He said, I'm just winging it. I'm just coming with it, because I don't, yes, look at her brother. It looks like the same person with a wig on.
Well, they're brother and sister.
I know, but I want to say that.
Oh, I cannot.
It's the same person. What I'm saying is, not too long ago, she said she don't want boys by Barack. And that was an indictment against Barack. But after hearing Barack speak candidly, almost from the heart. Let's underline when I say almost from the heart, because he can't speak from the heart. Not too long ago, I did an episode of the 5150 show where I had on the white straw hat, and I spoke on men who like to have intercourse with other men are rarely honest about who they really are. Barack Obama, in my opinion, he can't be trusted, because I believe he has a fetish for men. And I believe if you have a fetish for men, you really can't be yourself in front of people. Now, this comes back around to this episode because my brother Barack Obama did everything but say what he wants. He spoke around it. He talked about a college professor that was gay that influenced him. But he wouldn't tell you how he was influenced. He's talked about how the youngsters today need to open up, but he's not telling you what he wants them to open up. We are not keeping it a buck as we speak to the people. And everybody who keep it a buck as they speak to the people gets canceled. But I will not let this pass without saying something. Our former president did everything in that interview but say who he is. We are not being honest with the people. We are talking around who we are. I do my best to talk to the people about my flaws, my pluses, and I believe that is why I'm able to make a living in this Hollywood, Los Angeles, without the help of the industry because of my transparency with the people. But there are a bunch of men on the boo-boo blood side of the game who are carried through the game, used as tools of the industry to put in front of the people and basically hide who they are and their agenda. After listening to Mr. Obama speak, I am confident his agenda is to make sure, but he's not being honest about his thing. Some of us know this man, former name was Barry Souter. The average folks don't know that. When you switch your name up, if you change your name without making sure the world knows you changed your name, something's missing. Cassius Clay changed his name to Muhammad Ali. He told you why. Why don't we know Barack Obama as Barry Souter? We know him as Barack Obama. Because he don't want you to know everything about Barry. All I'm trying to tell you is this. We are not being told by this brother his real agenda. We saw what he did in the White House. He made sure Backdooria is accepted. He passed laws for Backdoorianites to
it's crazy, man.
Have an easier America, not black people. And I remember the fools were saying, he's not just black people president, he's everybody president. You could be everybody president, but you black and your experience in America is unique. And we are not being honest with our people, man. Somebody say, Barry busted down Brown. Hey, man, listen. All I'm trying to say is this. We can't keep being phony as we speak out loud to the people. People have podcasts. Like Michelle Obama has a podcast. Mm-hmm. She said, I wouldn't dare have a baby with Barack. I mean, a boy baby with Barack. I mean, she didn't say dare. She said it like she didn't want no boy babies with Barack.
About what he needs as a grown man in the world. That would be.
You should have threw a boy in the mix.
I would. I'm so glad I didn't have a boy.
Yeah.
Because he would have been a Barack Obama.
It's like baby Barack. It would have been amazing.
Ooh, no, I would have felt for him.
Barack.
You know what?
And is this why Barack? Y'all didn't say that because she said she didn't want no boy babies with Barack. And what you said about your college professor is probably why she didn't want boy babies with Barack, but y'all didn't have the courage to say that. You danced around everything that needs to be said to the people. I'm tired of it. You got these podcasts and you're supposed to be speaking. I done put my business out here. I regret some of the business I done put out here. But guess what? I'm me. And I swear to God, when I really say this out loud, I'm not saying it for no reason but the truth being put out there. I have done things in my life I wish I could take back. But if I really had the ability to take it back, I probably won't, because if I take it back, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I'm honestly happy where I am today. I have kept it real knowing it closed doors. And one day somebody gonna ask me, do you regret? And I'm gonna be like, not really. Not really. I wish I could get rich, but the game ain't set up for me to get rich. And because of that, I am not part of a lot of things that I would be part of if I was willing to play the game. There are people who actually got love for me, and they can't have me close to them like they want to because they worried about me seeing who they are. And I forgive all of you. I forgive all of you. But you know, I'm talking about my guys who I was right there with you. Y'all left me back here because you shame of who you are. But as far as it go with my brother Barack / Barry, you're not even the president anymore. You're talking on a podcast, man. You have to be honest about who you are now. I knew, you know what? I'm finna get in trouble, everybody. This one I knew Barack Obama was on the Backdoria side of the game. I was working at the Foxhole, and the Foxhole had a deep promotion / push when Barack was running for president in his first term. It was just part of being on the Foxhole. Mm-hmm. And one day, my brother, Jamie Foxx, was up there at the Foxhole, and he was talking, and he said, yeah, y'all, because we got the push to get this man elected. And I said, oh, I know when certain people are behind you, why they behind you, because I'm sitting up here in Hollywood. And I'm not saying nothing bad about my brothers, but I know they push their own kind in a way that's obvious. I've seen people making Hollywood moves, and when I see who they're around, I say, yep.
There you go.
There it is right there. Hollywood, you are a crooked industry for not letting us brothers move forward in the game. It ain't just Hollywood, LA. It's Hollywood, Atlanta, and anywhere else, especially Black Hollywood. Especially Black Hollywood. They was taught by their father, their God, how to move, who can be in charge. But it's time for y'all to stop hiding in the shallows and come on out and let the world know we in charge of everything that has to do with entertainment. And if you ain't trying to get blue back and throw it back, your dreams will fade as you attempt to move forward. Now, am I saying everybody who move forward? No, you get an opportunity sometimes where you get a movie or two. But for you to move up in this Hollywood business, you have to be on the Backdoria side of the game, and that ain't fair. The game is tainted. The game is foul because we are missing out on a lot of entertainers that the world should see. And the people y'all push forward normally cannot hold their weight after Hollywood leaves them alone because they're not the real deal. I watch old movies. I watch some of the acting, and the acting, there was a time when you had to be a standout actor on top of the Backdoria. But now you don't even have to be a standout actor. Backdoria is willing to allow you here because they're going to use you up and put you back out here in the streets with us after they're done with you. Nobody says this. I'm saying it. And I was inspired after watching Barack Obama talk and not tell what it really is. You told what you wanted to say. I'm tired of the politics. You're not even in the politic game like that no more. Tell the truth. You like what you like, and that's the reason you were allowed to be President of the United States of America. That picture right there says a lot. That picture right there says a lot.
Why?
Hey man, look, I'm out here in Hollywood. I'm watching these guys move, man. They move in a pack, and they think everybody's stupid. And I don't like that. We ain't stupid. We know how y'all got it. Anyway.
All right. So that was Corey giving his thoughts on Barack Obama on the Michelle Obama podcast. And I want to hear what you think. So jump into the best live chat, the best comment section on the internet, and let me hear what you actually have to say about what Corey said. He threw out some theories out there that are pretty wild, but I want to hear what you think concerning it. So thank you so much for rocking with us. Thank you to all of the members. I really appreciate y'all. We're going to get ready to do this again real soon. So till then, grace and peace. Take care.